prepare as thoroughly as you can. The guys play their asses off.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
That you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Gather around, Skol brothers and sisters. This is Skol Rants, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skol World. Let's go. Let's talk about the undefeated Minnesota Vikings. Are 3-0, sitting atop the NFC. I think Seattle's the only other undefeated team, if I'm not mistaken. Packers win, Bears lose, Saints yet to play. Not Saints, but the Lions yet to play. But what a ass whooping the Texans took from the Minnesota Vikings. A complete beat down. The biggest improvement in the last decade of the Minnesota Vikings since 2019 or the 17-19 seasons, 17-18. Our defense is back and better than ever. I don't know of a more dominant defense that we've had. 2017, last one, ranked first in in yards in the NFL. But I will take not giving up points more than anything. Vikings win 34-17. Will Reichert decided, hey, why not? Let's have him test his leg, 58 yarders. It wasn't running up the score at all. They just wanted to see what their rookie kicker could do. Doinks one in from 58 yards. Everything going our way. In most things. One of the first things was just the pick at the beginning of the game to give us a short field. We scored a touchdown. Second touchdown. We have a decent drive. Munt got pass interfered with, got the goal line, score another touchdown. Interceptions. Long run by Aaron Jones all the way down to the 1 yard line to get stuffed. We end up throwing the ball in. Johnny Munt, touchdown. All the things going our way. Only weak spot really was coming out that second half, ending the second half, ending the first half, starting out the second half, not being able to sustain drives. But we did it when it counted at the end of the game to put it away. Thanks to our defense of keeping them off the board. Shout out Sam Darnold, 17 for 28, 181 yards, 6.5 yard average, 4 TDs, sacked 4 times. The impressive thing is, I said it during my live, is that when he steps up and he's able to get back into position very quickly and deliver a strong pass. I made a couple of interesting things, like he tried to pitch it early in the game. That could have been a disaster. He did a pitch, get us to 5 yards. That did work out. There was a throw behind the line of scrimmage, ruled a fumble, but we picked it up. Powell saves us. There was an out route he threw, or he was throwing it to the sidelines. The defender and potentially could have intercepted it, but turned around, knocked it down. Not many bad passes. Those happen during the game. I tell people, hey, those happen in every game to every quarterback. It's just they went our way, and that happens to every quarterback in the league, and they win it. And this time they went our way. No turnovers. That's what I wanted. I think we caused 3, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look for sure. We caused 3 turnovers, interception, and I don't know, fumble. I think it was 3. Anyways, not important. I'll get to that later. Aaron Jones, 19 for 102 yards. I said the under on him. That's the one I got wrong. I just thought he was a little dinged up last week. They might split the ball a lot more. He carried most of the time. 19 carries to 7 on Ty Chandler. 5.4 yards per carry. Ty Chandler only had 1.9, 7 for 13. But that long of 39 is what I like to see, putting the game away. Nick Mullins came in for one snap. We just ran the ball with it. Sam Darnold went down with Daniil Hunter, rolled up on Sam Darnold's ankles. Guys that stood out, Justin Jefferson, no catches no catches the second half, potentially 2 drops. Or the second one was a bad pass by Sam. Sam on the first drop, Sam kind of threw it behind him and needs to lead him outside. But Justin Jefferson, visibly frustrated with himself, but 6 for 81, 1 TD. Aaron Jones, 5 catches for 46 yards. You could call him player of the game, most likely. Jalen Naylor had a touchdown, had a second one called back, only because Aaron Jones hip-checked a guy and got the penalty, bringing the ball back. Brandon Powell, that one big play, getting us, I think it was either a first down or close to one, but it could have been negative like 6-7 yards. So that was great. Johnny Monk got his touchdown, got that pass interference, big time play. Trent Sheffield got 1 catch for 8 yards. Josh Oliver had a chance on a play down the field, but he was targeted 1 time. Sam Darnold he threw a nice ball, but the defenders got there just in time. So offensively, looking at team stats, if you going off of these first downs, we had 19, 6 for 13 first down efficiency, a little low. We had a struggle there at the end of the first half, in the beginning of the second. Fourth down efficiency, 1 for 1. Big play by Jalen Naylor, getting that first down on a jet sweep. Total play 60 yards. I think this is the first time we hit 60, but total yards offense only 274. We did have a short field here and there, but I want to see more sustained drives throughout the game. But hey, we defense. We're going to win with defense. We're going to run the ball. We're not going to be flashy. Occasional big play. It's a great game, great all over game. Completions per attempt, and 17 for Sam Darnold, 17 for 28. Rushing 118 yards to 38. 118 yards to 38 against a good run defense. That was the key to keeping this game a blowout, keeping them off the field. The defense especially was the big time. 5 penalties for 30 yards. We got to clean that guys up. They were disaster. 11 for 88 penalty yards. It was just 2 turnovers. For some reason I thought it was 3. So we're plus on the year. We're plus on the year, guys. That's amazing. Now, let's go over to the defensive side of the ball. Andrew Van Ginkel probably stood out the most. He did have 1 missed tackle earlier in the game, but he had that sack. Cameron Bynum with that pick, over ice in the game. They sent that to the North Pole. Josh Metellus, solid game. Harrison Smith had just amazing potential interception. Didn't get it, but he played great. Byron Murphy got picked on a little bit. He couldn't tackle anybody. It's not his game, but it might be a problem. Got picked. He did get a pick and then dropped another. His second pick he's dropped. Went to the ground, didn't have control. But they ended up punting. We get the ball around the same area anyways. Stephon Gilmore, I'm going to just say this dude's a solid player. A great pickup. Jonathan Bullard, Blake Cashman, didn't flash like he did before. I say Kruger, but I heard his name pronounced differently. Camus, Kruger Hill. Yeah, solid game all around. I guess he used to be a Texan. Shaquille Griffin, late in the game, kept them from getting out of the end zone. Bo Richter got 2 tackles in this game. Pat Jones didn't get 2 sacks. What's up with Pat Jones? There goes your 2-sack average. But hey, guys. And then, there's a couple flashes of other players here and there. Who would I say player of the game for the Vikings? You could say Sam Darnold with 4 touchdowns. But Aaron Jones had such a good game. It's a toss-up between those two. We were assisted by a penalty and a long run to give Sam Darnold 2 quick touchdowns in the red zone at the goal line, and then the pick 6 short field. So he did his job. So I'm gonna give it a tie between Aaron Jones and Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold did his job, got punched it in the end zone, played well, and then I have to get Aaron Jones. Now on defense, Jonathan Greenard, 3 sacks, man, four tackles, 3 sacks, dominated that game. And honorable mention had to be Andrew Van Ginkel, who I found out his son's name was Ripken, so Ripken Van Ginkel, so he's Rip Van Ginkel, so that's awesome. So again, Minnesota Vikings dominated that game. Just looking on the other side, you tell me that they had 38 yards offense. CJ Stroud goes 20 for 31, 215, 1 TD, 2 picks. 68 quarterback rating compared to Darnold, 17 for 28, 181, 119.2 rating. If you would have told me that, I would have said win. Diggs had a good game, 10 for 94. If you were wondering, led both teams in receiving. Then you go and you look at Danielle Hunter. He had 2 QB hits, one hurting Sam Darnold, but he is pressuring pretty good Sam Darnold the whole game. Now, just an overview, really, they got pressure to Sam Darnold about half the game, and we didn't go anywhere. So we got to keep him clean on the bookends of that gap in there in the middle of the game. We kept him clean. He had more time. He got the ball to open players. He does step up in the pocket. He avoids pressure very well. He body control of, he steps up and then gets back to his stance and delivers the ball downfield. Strong arm. And if anybody has a stronger arm, there aren't many of them out there. So definitely Sam Darnold, right guy right now. JJ McCarthy, just sit back and watch, man. Just sit back and watch. Sam Darnold's making a push to be named the 2025 starter. I'm sorry to say, but we're not an offensive juggernaut by any means. We're a defensive team that gives the offense short fields. We run the ball well. Offense protects. This was probably their weakest game. Give a shout out to the Texans. They gave us everything they could on the pressure wise for a while, but overall, we withstood it. Sam Darnold made good throws. Players stepped up. Guys who stepped up. Just different guys every week. Powell made a big play. Had a great 3rd down catch. Jalen Naylor showing he could be a number 2 if we need him. Jordan Addison out. Just different guys stepping up every week. Cam Bynum coming in and flashing again. Just Metellus, Grenard, he had the pressures the last 2 weeks where they're like, where's the sacks? Well, he got them today. 3 of them. Let's go. Minnesota Vikings are well coached. They have a deep roster. And they have talent up and down that roster. Minnesota Vikings are 3-0. The team to beat in the NFC. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a comment. And I will, if you're subscribed, you'll be entered to win a Justin Jefferson autographed jersey once they hit 3,000 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Skol to the bull, baby. Let's go. Cue the music.
You prepare as thoroughly as you can. The guys play their asses off.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.